Hello, Green Valley and the world. Today,
that was creepy. We're going to talk about conspiracy theories.
You know what else is creepy? Conspiracy theories.
You know what else is creepy? Lizard people.
Are
they real? Do they exist?
I believe they do.
Wouldn't be much of a conspiracy if they didn't exist.
Yeah. So today we are going to address not only Green Valley but the world, for this is a worldwide epidemic and something that we should be looking out for.
So, I have this article from Time News. Time News, ladies and gentlemen, a reputable news source, commented on the fact that there are lizards in our society.
It's not left wing, it's not right wing.
It's time.
It's time.
And that's all we have, ladies and gentlemen, is time.
So, reptilian people. Can you read the viewers at home what that says?
All right, so they're among us. Blood-drinking, flesh-eating, shape-shifting, extraterrestrial, reptilian humanoids with only one objective in their cold-blooded little heads: to enslave the human race.
Now, the question is, Quentin, do you think we have some in our own city?
I would say it would go as far as we have some in our own school. Who they are?
I believe that too.
I don't know. They normally take the place of leaders. People like, they have some listed here, George W. Bush, Queen Elizabeth, Henry Kissinger, Bill and Hillary Clinton. There's two lizards who are married together.
Can you imagine lizards who got together and had offspring?
Lizard offspring.
Lizard offspring. We don't know the genetics, but we do know that they are among us.
Bob Hope is another one.
So many reputable faces.
Reputable reptilians.
Reputable reptilian faces that our whole nation has trusted.
Their one goal, their only sole goal, is to enslave the human race.
Now, Quentin, I have a query for you.
All right.
All right. So, you say you think we have someone in our school.
Yes.
In position of power.
In positions of power, yes, that is true.
Dr. Plumman.
Good man. Good man.
But
a man for sure.
A man? You think so?
Man for sure. We went with him at the New York trip.
You're right. He wasn't acting weird. He was just simple.
New York is where their headquarters is located.
That is.
Allegedly, so I feel like that would be.
He would have been a little bit
on the fringe, you know. He would have been.
Yeah, but he wasn't. So I think you're right. I think you're right. All right. Who else? There's the ladies in the office. Miss Perry, Miss Pam Perry.
Also wonderful human beings, great ladies.
Yes, but they can act weird sometimes.
Do they need to like wear coats often too?
You know, I always see Miss Chambers with a jacket.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have it confirmed. We have lizard people in our own school. If anybody you see is wearing a coat or anything with long sleeves, it's possible that they might be a lizard.
Quentin, before we came on to today's segment, we didn't think about we are wearing long sleeves. How can we prove that we are not the lizard people?
So there's a simple test to decide if someone's a lizard persons.
Yes.
Number one is locate anyone. This is addicting. Enter name. The second way is have dirty carpets. Evaluate the best pros near you today.
But
if you fell for any of these,
then
not only are you dumb, but B, you're also a lizard peoples.
Basically, if you fall for clickbait.
Also, this Old Testament quiz will stump 80% of the. I bet we could pass this.
Honestly,
lizards don't believe in religion.
Lizards have their own religion. So
yes.
Basically, that test can weed any lizard person out.
I just wish this would work. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, Jesus is now flying across our screen, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, there we go. We're golden. All right. So this is their king.
As you can tell, you might recognize that guy. He's the lizard person from the 30s, 50s.
The fact that you know this is shocking. Anukai. The species name, Anukai. Where they came from? The frozen ice caps on Mars. And they're putting chemtrails in the water.
And you know how NASA is reporting that there's water on Mars. Those ice caps have been melting.
Lizards can live in water. Fun fact.
And the world is made up of what's the statistic?
70% water-ish.
Yes. And you know what?
How much of it is potable? Minute amount. How much of it is livable in if you're a lizard? All the amount.
The question is, Quentin, do these lizards just use people as hosts?
No.
Because
These people never existed. These lizards can shapeshift.
Oh.
As all lizards can. Think about it. Chameleons.
Yeah, they blend into their environment no matter what the dealio is.
Chameleons are the dumbed down, mentally slow, offspring kind of thing of these lizard people.
So they're not good enough to be in
No.
the main ranks.
When a lizard brother and a lizard sister make lizard babies, that's chameleons.
But that only happens in Alabama.
Yeah, those are the Alabama lizards right there.
No other state.
I'm an Alabama lizard and I want to be free.
And how they get to places like South America is a question for
There is a species of lizards that can run on water. These ones do the same thing. It looks a tad bit.
I mean, yeah, Quentin.
It just looks a wee bit like that. So if you can imagine a lizard person's doing that across oceans, frightening, scary.
Yes.
In fact, that's where they live in the ocean.
You know, there's a lot of interesting things that have happened for like NASA or people who watch the oceans. They pick up frequencies that they can't decode, and they sound something like that. And there's been a few accounts in history of our human race picking up those messages. Quentin, do you think that these lizards are trying to communicate with us?
No. I think they're trying to communicate with their families at home on Mars. But I feel like people say that the moon landing was faked. I disagree. I feel like the moon landing was real, but it was the lizards who landed on the moon.
That would make a lot of sense. I mean, Neil Armstrong.
A lizard, through and through. Good man, but
he's a lizard.
He had to be.
Buzz Aldrin.
Those footsteps?
Those are big footsteps.
Those are massive. Those are lizard feet right there.
This, but bigger. Like about
From now on, if you see somebody with big feet,
they're a lizard.
There's a new adage.
So
you know what they say about guys with big feet? They're a lizard.
Yes.
Check for scaly skin.
And okay, so we have two ways to watch out for lizard people right now. We have long sleeves.
Long sleeves.
And big feet.
Carson, you and I have both been blessed with small feet.
Honestly,
so
like I think these are like 9.5s or something. Like that is not some lizard feet.
I have 5s. I have the feet of a small man. Not a lizard man, but a man.
Correct. Honestly. Quentin, do you think that these lizard people have been here since the beginning of time, and that's why we have things in comic books such as the lizard from the Spider-Man series?
I would say that dinosaurs were supposed to live here on the Earth. They were too smart for those lizard people. So lizard people are like, let's meteor this place up.
Yes.
Lizard people sent a meteor. They were a little jealous of how smart the dinosaurs were. They were picking up quickly. They were learning how to fossilize themselves, and that was impressive. Another conspiracy theory is the Mandela effect, perpetrated by lizards. For Mandela was a lizard. If you remember how to spell Mandela, I'll show you right now.
Yes.
A lot of people thought he was dead, but in fact, lizards can't die.
Yes, lizards can live forever. Have you ever had a lizard and it dies? No. Usually the lizard just disappears. When the lizard has reached, as you can see, my it pulls up search results.
See, people think it's Mandela from
but
Mandela.
In fact, it is.
That's the real spelling, and if you'll notice,
RD.
His name spells lizard.
In your irrefutable evidence.
Yeah.
And you know what? Me and Quentin here are geniuses.
Geniuses.
We have done thorough research in our
IQ is the highest.
Honestly.
Ask anybody; they'll tell you the same.
I have a 22 on the ACT, and that's just it's a cover-up.
I got a 7 on the math section, so I think we really can tell. That's 3 away from 10, and 10's the highest you can get. So I wouldn't say I'm a perfect human, but Cassius. Now, if you find a perfect human, also a lizard.
Yes. Don't ever trust a human that is like literally a godsend.
Yeah. If they're attractive and they're smart, lizards. That's not fair. You can't be attractive and smart. Choose one. Be smart or be good looking.
Do you think that people like say Buddha or religious figureheads were lizards?
I feel like they were sent to stop the lizards.
Really?
Oh yes.
You believe that? See,
I believe.
So you think Jesus Christ, right? Perfect human.
Yes. Perfect human.
You think he came just not to save us, but to save us from the lizards?
See, he wears long sleeves, but his feet were always exposed because he wore sandals. Those were a humble man's feet. He was a carpenter. Lizards don't know how to work with wood. So if you have an uncle who's really good with metalworking, lizard.
Yeah,
I mean, that's advanced technology. Welding.
So
to be with,
metal
like I said,
worker,
the kids.
long sleeves,
You
big
get to be
feet.
with your friends.
We all might
and
you get to
geniuses
watch
are
people
lizards.
grow,
Yeah,
succeed,
now
and bond together.
usually a lizard will have to have all those qualities to.
Not all. Some of them can just be one or two.
Yes. So you have to be really careful.
For instance, if their pinky finger is 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters beneath their ring finger, that's a lizard thing. I mean, they're pretty close to replication.
I mean, look at my pinky. What would you say? My pinky is a lot shorter.
You are a human through and through.
Sweet.
That's the story,
That's good to
and
know.
it's true. So I think.
So I think that the conclusion we've all come to today is that lizard people are 100% real.
I think what we need to answer next is how do you stop lizard people?
Correct. Yeah. What if you're just minding your own business and you stumble upon a lizard person? Now, you cannot give up your position. If they notice you, you're gone.
Dead.
So you have to be very careful. Can you tell the wonderful viewers at home how to stop a lizard person?
So here's the deal. They're incredibly smart. They can heal really quickly. And
They're like Deadpool.
their blood is massive. All 3 prevent.
Yes, you can't just shoot them. You can't strangle them to death.
The popular film Alien was actually cleverly disguised on how to defeat lizards.
Correct.
Flame is the only thing to kill with fire.
Yes.
Old
and that is actually why people say that, kill it with fire, whenever they're looking at dangerous or scary looking bugs or animals. Because whenever, back in the olden days of cavemen, you see these terrifying animals and they go, which translates to kill with fire.
The actual meaning was fire killed them good, which...
It's kind of like that Fairly Odd Parents where they go into at a fireman and they all chucked rocks at it. See, those rock chucking firemen were actually lizards.
The film was written, the show was written by lizard people.
Yes.
So they were trying to kind of like,
wrote it. He is definitely a lizard. He has written
too smart.
Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents. Oh gosh. There's more.
Rough. Isn't the agency
Yes,
Rough?
Yes.
Wow.
That was only 1 season, but amazing show.
3.
We are running a bit low on time, but just if you see a lizard person, hopefully you have a flamethrower. A small flame will not work. You cannot just bring a lighter and try to set on fire.
I think we have an actual lizard with us today. He's here to interview.
Oh, hey,
Caleb.
Caleb Lizard McCain, can you come up here real quick?
I'm talking. Hang on.
All right. We'll wait for you.
Yeah, lizard. We have befriended this lizard.
He doesn't know that we know, but we know.
Yes, but we know.
We call him Lizard as
it's like a cool nickname. He thinks
it's a cool nickname. He's not the smartest of the smart lizards. You know what I'm saying?
But he must not be that smart because we're genius enough to realize his true intentions.
Not genius enough to be lizards.
Correct.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Welcome, Caleb Lizard McCain.
Honestly.
Wow. Were you trying to hide your lizard scales?
Lizard's tail there.
Yep.
So you can face the camera.
Yes. Please face the camera.
Why would you put it right there? There's obviously a bigger ledge right there.
All right. Yeah. So you just face our.
Hey, Lizard, Caleb Lizard McCain. We're trying to keep a serious show here. Can you please?
I'm a lizard.
That's what they all.
That's what a lizard would
say.
Look, provide us with any evidence that you're not a lizard, and we'll prove you wrong.
Do I have scales?
He says, "Do I have scales?"
Makeup.
And the thing we say is, he plays scales in band.
Yes.
Coincidence? I think not.
Have you ever seen a lizard out in the rain? Exactly.
You've seen me out in the rain.
I don't look at you in the rain because your true lizard skin comes out.
Wow, this lizard is attacking us, ladies and gentlemen.
That's such a thick slap. Oh!
He's slapping us with his lizard tail in disguise. Okay. Now, I think that is about enough for this episode of...
Be gone!
Yes.
Time, ladies and gentlemen. Drive
Time.
all lizards away.
So I think what we've learned today are lizard people are real. Thank you all for watching. This has been Conspiracy Theory. Oh my gosh, it's back. This has been Conspiracy Theory with Carson Markham
and Quinton Albertson.
Please join us next time where we talk about the spaghetti. Thank you. If only our producers are here to let.
So for the next couple minutes, since we are not advanced enough in the lizard ways to turn off.
I wish our producer, Brian T. Jones, was over there to turn us off.
Speaking of
Brian,
lizards.
oh, there he is. Can you kind of disconnect? We're done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Time brought to you by
2 non-lizards, Quinton
yes.
and Carson.